Hello, this is Eric Wood with AI Appointment Booker. I'm going to be going over websites and funnels, both which are very similar. You get to these, use via the sites, and then pick either the funnels or the websites tab. And before you really get into this, you really need to have your domain set up and working that you're integrated into. I assume that you'll start with a blank slate, forced to either make a new website or a new funnel. The difference between the two is the funnels, you're walking through a sequence of screens. The websites, you're just hopping around using a menu in essence. Let's go build a new website. I recommend, if you ever can, do it from the templates. There's plenty of them. You can go look at them. There's lots of choices. It'll save you time. And you just click load more and there's tons of them. Enjoy them, modify them if you can. It will save you a lot of time if you can. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you, if you go from blank, here's what it takes. And if you go from a template, you will have the website plus the pages. And there's usually, could be single page. Most of them tend to be about 5 or 6. Let's call this landing page. Okay, I'm going to create from blank. You can load from existing just to pull it from another one. Okay, so this is where I want you to make sure that you've got it connected to your domain at the top. And you'll pick your domain in the drop down. Let's talk about sections because this is important. Sections are areas in GoHighLevel. I recommend, if you can, do the pre-built. If you're still not happy, you can do a custom section of your own. Let's look at some of the saved ones, the pre-built ones. Abouts, call to actions. Come on. For some reason it's slow. FAQs and so forth. Product, for example. There's even plan selections, things like that. So look around and find what you need. Let's assume that you're going total blank, total custom. So I can make a couple sections. If it ever gets rid of the elements and you need to go find it again, you press this plus and that'll get you back in here. So we're going to make 3 areas to our website in this thing that I'm just taking up off the fly. And inside it, it's going to have some columns, rows. And each of them says, you want to kind of know how many things wide you want to have, how many containers in essence. So a row is a container that actually contains the data. And you'll want to have at least 1 or more rows per section. So the green is the section, the blue in this case is the row. And why would you want to have a 5 one? Well, that's pretty obvious, is that I might want to have something centered and then off to the left side and right side. And then maybe I leave these blank, the 2 middle ones in essence. So I'm going to play with this, and we're going to go into, let's say that we have a button that we want to keep in the middle, and that's its default. It says click to sign up is its default. You can go change it over here to the right and customize it. And so here's the text that you could go fiddle with. And then obviously if you got a button, you want to have some action. And right now it's showing open to pop up, but you could go scroll to an element. Maybe this just takes you to the first section up here. Generally, when you make your sections, you want to name them. So I'll call this one top and a bottom. Back to this, if I'm on the button, I go down to my button actions. I can scroll to an element, and then I could pick top section. In theory, if this was super wide, it would take me up here if I click it. Oops, don't do that. The back button really is going to take you completely out of here and out of this edit mode, and you don't want to have that. Always remember to save. It's in the northeast corner along with the publish button. The publish button actually takes it to wherever this is. So in this case, I haven't connected it to anything. You will connect it to your domain, and it will have a understandable home, whatever your domain is, .com, and then a slash, and it's going to have a home page with some randomized number. Pre-built sections, you want to try to use those if you can. You can edit them. Let me show you let's do a plan selection just to tell you something. You also have, let me close this. You also have this up arrow and down arrow. You can move the sections how you want so that, oh, the pricing came in here. Maybe I wanted it ahead of this click to sign and bink. So I do the up arrow to do it. And then I can shove it back down or whatever if I'm not happy. You could say, oh, well, I want to do this. Okay, so in a bulleted list, I just hit enter and make a new one, ABC. Again, since I'm so creative. And anyway, you can go adjust things and the wording how you want and what the dollar amount. Don't forget your social media buttons. And if you can, what you want to do is to go in and grab the footer. One of these footers hopefully would work for you. And then you just use it, and it's got the social media icons. They're very hard to make if you don't use these or these. If you're hand making it, good luck. You can click which of these that you're happy with. You click it and then drag it. Nothing's going to happen, and then you let go of the mouse button, and you will be able to, it propagates over here. Each of these is a section and has multiple parts already built for you. So that's really cool. And so you can just drag in questions. So it's got the FAQ at the top and the other at the bottom. Maybe I'm not happy. I just shove it up to the top with that up arrow. You can do pretty much anything. So those are sections. I've shown you a custom website. Let's say you're a marketing agency and maybe you're happy with this one. Now, templates will take a while, but they're adding a whole ton of stuff that would have taken you many hours to make on your own. This is a menu-driven one, so this will be a traditional website, and we know that our home, for example, is going to probably take us to wherever the home is and so forth. About Us will take us to when you click it, to the About Us. And so you just make adaptations, and obviously they're already planning for you to these. Let's talk about that. The little braces with the variable name in it, should auto-fill it. And the way you can check it is to press save, publish it, and then you can click on this, and this takes you to that exact website, which is your website, assuming that you've got it connected into a domain. And let's see. So some of this is, as long as you got GoHighLevel filled in with this information, it should just repeat it in here. As for the logo, that should fill in as well, but I've had times that it doesn't. So normally you've got to fill it in with an action or something. And so here's the image, sorry. And so I could pick a logo. But don't forget your save and publish, and that's it. Thank you for the time. And if you like this, press like. And if you want to subscribe, please do. That helps me be able to do this content. So thank you.